Ever walked into a board meeting and felt that collective groan when the topic of unpaid dues comes up? When 1 in 5 homeowners falls behind, it's not just your budget that suffers, it's your entire community. But here's the thing. Aggressive door knocking isn't the answer. Let me share what actually works. When delinquencies climb, you feel it everywhere. That pool renovation, postponed. Those reserve funds, dwindling fast. And the homeowners who do pay on time, they're just carrying a heavier burden. But here's what we've learned. In this industry, high delinquency isn't just about money. It's a symptom of something deeper. It usually signals communication breakdowns, unhappy residents, or property values that could start sliding. The trick isn't just chasing payments, it's fixing the underlying issues. Let me walk you through 3 approaches that actually have turned communities around. First, tackle delinquencies in layers. Start with those big dollar accounts. They're draining your budget the fastest. Once those are resolved, move down to the next tier. It's like a triage in an emergency room. Address the critical issues first, then work your way down. Second, be careful with payment plans. I know how it feels like the nice thing to do, but I've seen this movie before. One extension leads to another extension, leads to another extension. Then suddenly your rules don't mean anything anymore. Remember, as a board member, you're working for everyone in the community, not just the person who's behind. Ask yourself, is this resident actually set up for success? Or am I just hoping they'll pay eventually? Third, don't delay getting legal judgments. You can always negotiate afterward, but having that judgment in hand preserves your association's rights. The longer someone stays delinquent, the more time they have to prepare their case for a judge about why they couldn't or shouldn't pay. Don't give them that advantage. Here's something that might surprise you. When you first get tough on collections, your delinquency numbers might actually go up for a while. Don't panic. This is normal. Why does this happen? When you stop accepting partial payments to protect your legal position, add late fees, and factor in collection costs, the total delinquent account grows before it shrinks. It's like cleaning out a garage. Things look messier halfway through the process. What matters are the trend lines, not the absolute numbers. We worked with communities where delinquencies started at 18%, 21%, 25%. Before they started going back down. When they started getting serious, it got tough. But 6 months later, they were down to under 8%, 10%. Depends on the community, of course. Their secret, they stuck with their plan. And it didn't get discouraged by the temporary setbacks that we've described here. Focus on whether things are moving in the right direction generally. Not month by month. I don't want you to be so myopic where you're looking at this month by month, hitting the panic button, casting blame, pointing fingers, getting heated, asking for new strategies. If you pull the plug too soon, you go right back to where you were before and sometimes worse. At the end of the day, managing collections well comes down to being strategic, consistent, and patient. Prioritize the biggest problems first. Be cautious with extensions and understand that progress isn't always a straight line downward. Your community's financial health depends on making these sometimes tough decisions now, and trust me, we've seen communities turn around completely when boards held firm to a good plan, even when it wasn't easy at first. If you found this perspective valuable, we invite you to connect with us. Facebook viewers, like our page and follow us for regular updates. Feel free to message us directly with your questions or community challenges. Instagram viewers, hit follow and feel free to DM us with your questions or community challenges. YouTube viewers, subscribe to our channel and check out the video description for helpful links. Visit our website to discover our thought leadership content, books, and resources that can transform your community management approach. Whether you're dealing with the challenges we discussed today or other community issues, we're here to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.